Hey, hey,
It's Oak Island Day.
it is Oak Island Day.
Well, yay.
Well, looky here.
Well, looky here.
How's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
And welcome to Could It Be an Oak Island pregame?
Can you see the chat?
No, I cannot because, well, yeah, I can.
Should I just like.
Sure. There has to be someone in chat first.
Oh, well, I mean, I just couldn't see the
You
thing.
couldn't see it? Okay. Well, there it is. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Let's chat about some Oak Island stuff because we got a fun episode of the Curse
Because
of Oak
it's
Island.
Oak Island Day.
Yeah. Well, and there's a fun episode of the Curse of Oak Island coming up. Looks like it's primarily a field trip.
Yeah,
episode.
it's a field trip episode, and we're going to get some of our favorite theorists. Well, one of our favorite theorists, Corian Mall.
It's a pretty good one.
He's pretty fantastic, if you will.
Yeah. What's up, Susan? Good to see you. Grazie over on YouTube. What's up? Hi, Jan. Janet Scores over on YouTube. What's up? Jenny on YouTube. Man, we got lots of YouTube comments already.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Jenny? Good to see you. Dana's here and Denise. What's up, you guys? Good to see you. Hey, it's OG in the house.
Hey, OG.
You know, I've been chatting with Agnes like all day.
I have no doubt that is indeed the case.
I've been chatting with Agnes all day about treasure hunting and not Oak Island.
A different one.
Yeah, what's up, Laura? Good to see you. Philip, what's up, Philip? And Bonnie's here and Linda's here.
Hey.
What is up, everybody? Susan, good to see you too. Yeah, Linda, hey. Good to see everybody. Thanks for joining us. We're here just to talk and get excited and have some fun with the upcoming episode of The Curse of Oak Island.
Exactly.
You know
Sorry,
what-
I'm sharing it to the group right now.
Do you know what episode it is?
It is episode 23.
Season 9, episode 23.
And are we only getting 25 episodes?
It looks like it.
It looks like it. So that means a couple more episodes, and it looked like a handful of drilling down.
Lots of Maddie Blake coming up in the future. So, yay. Trisha, what's up, Trisha? Good to see you. And Paul, what is going on? Hello. Jackie, what's up, Jackie? How is Queen Kong doing today? Boki, what up, Boki?
What's up, Boki?
Hey, what's up, Rebecca? Our friend from Pennsylvania. Tammy's here. What's up, Tammy? Good to see you too. And Jeff, what's up? How's Arizona? Is it dry? Is it hot?
I could go
Probably.
for some drier.
Yeah, well, we're in Pacific Northwest, so it mostly rains here, but
Apparently it snows randomly in April too. I'm not bitter at all.
It's happened one time in recorded history. Okay,
Exactly. And I was like, what is this?
Connie, what's up, Connie? We got Connie over here too.
Hey, Connie.
And then Kevin's here. What's up, Kevin? Good to see you guys. And Claire. There's our
Claire's
friend
from
Claire
the future.
From the future, our friend from the future. They want to know what you're drinking.
I am drinking same thing as I was last week, which is my favorite, Apothecaric Red. Yeah,
What's your favorite?
it is. I mean, especially for the price.
It's probably because you never had Marty wine.
Probably, but
Have you
I've had some rather expensive wine, and that was quite delicious.
But this is better.
Well, this is like the bang for the buck. Like, I'm definitely would be picking that up at the store because,
Alright.
you know.
Cool. Hey, what's up, Pat? Good to see you. Yeah, we got this. Pat says, "Hey, Acorns, really cool episode coming up." I think so. It's always a lot of fun when these guys get to go overseas.
And this is Peter's chance.
These are Peter's episodes to shine.
Yes, they are. So keep an eye on Peter. So we all know that Peter's crowning moment was when they went to Dome and they were talking about the carving in the wall.
How do they make those carvings?
Oh, their teeth and fingernails, and Peter's face.
Yeah.
He's like horrified. It's like my favorite screenshot and gif. And now it looks like him and Alex are looking at the wall. Let's see if Peter. I feel like he's prepared for anything now.
Was Alex there last time? He was.
He was.
Who wasn't? And that's on this trip. Well, isn't
Corian?
Doug? Isn't Doug on
Doug
the trip?
is on this trip.
You know, it'd be funny if like Peter tells Doug about how they make the
Oh my
carvings in
gosh.
the walls. Wouldn't that be funny?
I hope they talk about just like Peter's being mortified because, you know, he's been all over the internet when we pulled that screenshot, and then it just became like memes, and
Sorry, Peter.
I'm sure they're picking on him, but it is funny stuff.
Oh my gosh, it was like It was something, all right.
It was. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to bring Doug as such a good researcher. I bet you Doug was like, you ain't going without me because this I need to get my hands on.
Yeah, and Scott Barlow was like, "Oh, I want to go," and they're like, "No, Scott, you're needed here.
You need to manage." And yeah, can you please take care of things? Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Jan says that she made her own wine one time. It was awful.
That's amazing.
That's funny.
If at first you don't succeed, try again.
Yep. Oh my gosh. So,
yeah, and then of course Corian was there. He was wicked smart. I like how the intro is like, well, you're in the Templars' motherland or something like that.
Yeah.
Or I was like, I bet you he's got lots of jokes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Likely. Yeah. Okay. So Dana says, okay, the teeth thing. I'm assuming they removed their teeth before they used them to carve stuff. I'm assuming that as well.
Peter was not.
Peter was not.
Peter was thinking, They could have started that way.
No,
then the teeth fell out and they're like, oh, this is way more efficient.
How do you carve a wall with your teeth? You bite it, of course. What's up, Greg?
It's a makeshift. It's the first Templar dentistry. That is so horrible.
That is really
I thought it was really interesting that Alex had pointed to the carving on the wall. It's like, that symbol's on the 90-foot stone.
Yeah, he does say that in the preview, doesn't he?
I was like, oh.
Yeah, but come on. Has Alex seen the 90-foot stone?
Well, he is the Duke Dunvee reincarnate.
Yeah.
So
he's the one that put down the 90-foot stone. He would know.
He's like, I wrote the 90-foot stone.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's there. He probably has like a tattoo of it or something, like on his back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking like, oh my gosh, when were we ever going to hear about the 90-foot stone? And it randomly pops up in Portugal.
Mm-hmm. Susan mentions the HO stone, and Corian mentions that that's the symbol for gold. And I remember actually reading into that, and I mean, I knew the circle and the dot in the middle was, and Masons and Templars, you know, had this whole thing with what do I want to say? Not the Sorcerer's Stone.
Yeah, no, of course it's the Sorcerer's Stone.
Alchemy. There we go. Okay. And be an alchemic symbol.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thinking HO. Water. Maybe they knew.
So Connie, over on our friend from Texas, over on Facebook, had the same idea as Jan over on YouTube, talking about, isn't Peter's dad a dentist?
Oh my gosh. I think he is, because like, you know, the Fernetti dental hat, and no wonder Peter was so mortified. He's thinking, I would never do such a thing to my teeth. And it explains why he has such amazing teeth, actually.
That kid's got a great smile.
No, like his teeth are perfect.
Okay, good for him. That's great.
That is wonderful. But things are adding up now why he was so horrified about the teeth thing. You know, it's in his blood or it's in his teeth.
Yeah. Hey, Amy, what's good? Hey, good to see you over on YouTube.
Amy.
Thanks for being here. Amy says no one has seen the 90-foot stone that is still alive.
True statement.
I don't know, unless Doug dug it out of that basement of the bindery, and nobody believes that that's a stone, but it looks good to me.
Well, Alex does look like the Duke Dunvee, and he could be a time traveler, just like our news theory about Christopher Morford.
Christopher Morford has not been time traveling. He's just been living a very, very, very long time.
Because he's been at the Fountain of Youth. Apparently, he just keeps going back and drinking the water.
I'll get a
so
picture.
I want y'all to pull up the Google.
Okay, hold on. We didn't say hi to Becky.
Hi, Becky.
Good to see you, Becky. All right, I'm gonna look up Chris Morford and what he.
his thing.
Yeah, what he posted, because he's at a very special place. And he posted, he's at, okay, so this is yesterday. He tagged us in a post because he knew that we're interested in the Fountain of Youth.
Yes.
Who isn't?
Well,
right?
For many reasons.
Yeah. Anyway, he posted this picture of him drinking out of the Fountain of Youth, right? They even give you a nice little paper cup for the
Should
occasion.
show the picture of him next to the green fence. That's a good facial
Isn't it?
comparison to his doppelganger. Except it's actually him. I'm convinced.
Let's see. This one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. So this is.
Let's get a good look.
Here's Chris Morford. You guys know who he is,
right?
You know,
But do you really?
From Oak
Team
Island
Chris
fame.
and
Chris and Morian.
Chris and Morian. Corey Mon.
Yeah. So, and then I told him. So he went to the Fountain of Youth. He took the picture of him drinking the water.
It's kind of been an inside joke here for a long time,
It has.
right? And this has been his crowning moment.
Yeah. So I wrote. I put a post beneath his drinking of out of the Fountain of Youth.
Mm-hmm.
This was just before Chris Morford just before his first trip to the Fountain of Youth. Yet let the age reversal process begin again. Because
do you know who that is?
That's Chris Morford,
aka Beethoven.
like 200 years ago. Okay,
he looks just like Beethoven.
He does look just like Beethoven.
Like, just like him.
Dun 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 dun. Yeah, anyway.
I really want him to get on a piano and do it because I'm convinced now.
Dun, 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 dun.
Maybe he buried the 90-foot stone.
Susan says he's rolling over. Roll over, Beethoven. That's funny. What's up, Dino? Good to see you. And is it Tara? What's up, Tara? Oh, I see. Okay, I thought I saw Chris Bishop. Just Claire. Chris gave up on us, and that's cool. Claire keeps him informed, I'm sure.
That's true.
Yeah.
And he can't say things about washing cats or.
That's funny. Yeah. So anyway, Chris was at the Fountain of Youth with his family.
Mm-hmm.
He has such a cute family.
He does. They're adorable.
And he was just doing his,
doing his thing,
the tourist thing, but he took some pictures for us. So that was very nice. Good guy. All right. So what else is going on?
Last week we had an episode, right?
Yeah. And we did a podcast right afterward.
Immediately after. And you know, quite a few people showed up.
Yeah. So, hey, if you like that, let us know in the chat.
Yeah.
Because
feedback.
I didn't got very much feedback at all.
You know, and
okay?
they may have hated it, which is why we're not getting the feedback. But it's fine. We need to hear this because we'll still do like the screenshot sesh tonight.
Yep.
And then we could set it up for because not Thursday. You have your thing, right? You have your other podcast on Thursday? Or are you switching days?
No, it's Thursday.
Okay. So we could also do it Wednesday night instead of
yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to get some feedback here.
I want to do it tonight. If I want to do it on the night of every night, if people like it. If they don't like it, then we could talk. But I'd much rather do it on the night.
Which is fine. I mean, when we do our podcast, we aren't there necessarily live audience.
Denise says, I like the recap immediately. Thanks, Denise. And hello.
Denise.
Barb.
It sounds like a lot of people caught it the next day.
Did you say hi to Barb? What's up, Barb? Our neighbor to the north. Our mate from the same state. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Maddie.
Susan said she liked the podcast after the show. So hey, looks good. Susan said it was past her bedtime. Yeah, we know. It was late for us.
A lot of people. Well, okay, the handful I heard of said they also watched it the next day, which was nice.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I usually like. On Wednesdays, especially, I wake up really early, and so it is hard, but
that's why I was giving you an option for your Wednesday wake up.
Yeah. Laura said that she loved it right after the show too. Okay. So thanks, Laura. Yeah, just Susan's like, no, past my bedtime. Yo, sorry. And she's in California.
If it was me and I wasn't hosting, I'd say it's past my bedtime. So that's
it's
telling
8 o'clock. You usually stay up till at least 10.
Yeah, but I'm not like functioning. Like I was tripping over my words and such. But
you see, we have another Jeff in the house.
Heidi ho, everyone.
Heidi ho, neighborino.
Hey, Jefferino. Jay Free there.
906.
906.
Yeah.
Jeff, he's a good guy.
What about him?
Yeah, he and others host a wonderful podcast where they recap it the next day.
Yeah, and they,
They go into more detail.
Way more detail.
Than
So
we're
good for
able
them.
to on that like really quick turnaround.
Yeah, we got the quick take on it.
At least that's what we're gonna do tonight.
That's what we're gonna pretend.
And that's what we did last time.
Yeah.
But yeah, we love those guys. We support anybody that's looking to build a positive community the same way we are. That's when they first, started up, I was like, yo guys, check them out. They're good people.
Check it out.
They do a good job. So
hey, what's up, Greg? Greg says he used to download the podcast and listen on his commute.
Mm-hmm.
Now he watches the next day on YouTube.
Well. It did go up also on the podcast feed that night.
It did.
I would like to tell you that happened because,
and we got
we're having issues.
like, because some people have like their podcast settings to like download immediately as soon as something pops up. And I've checked the numbers and it's like we had 1,000 downloads in just like in like an hour.
And it was in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I was like really? But
yeah.
And we had to like figure, okay, that's because it's an automatic download thing.
And we added Tony's pregame.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I need to reach out to is Sir Stephen of Guptill and Laird.
Why?
Because we did a pregame with him before the series, before the season premiere.
Yeah.
And then a pregame we did the year before also with the finale.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they want a finale with us.
Well, let's ask the people in the chat. Do you think should we try to reach out to Steve and Laird and and Scott?
I'm going to.
And Spooner.
I'd be like, yo, why don't y'all just huddle up on Laird's couch again, or Scott's, or whoever, and do
whoever you're having the sleepover at that night.
Yeah, whoever.
They have sleepovers.
Oh right? Yeah, they probably have like bunk beds in the war room in the back.
Hey, I want to say this real quick. Dana says to me, how about a season 9 trivia session after episode 25 for old time's sake?
Oh, whoa.
So 25 questions, one from each episode.
Okay, but they'd have to be like
no, can't do that.
You can't do like count everything. You need like we'd have to do something where it was like actual trivia about the season.
So says you.
So says me. Yeah. Maybe we can ask Steve to write questions again, and everybody can get them wrong because they're too advanced.
There's a lot of yeses in the chat. I'm not sure if that's about the trivia idea.
Probably both.
But, yeah. We could do something. Sure. J Free 906 says he'll win the trivia, so he's been paying attention.
He has. And he has extensive notes and has been, recapping each episode. So the guy is pretty knowledgeable.
Yep. Barb says, are you guys on Spotify? I hear their analytics are awesome. Are we on Spotify?
We are on Spotify. Yep. They are. We publish through there automatically through our podcast.
Yeah. But I think
RSS feed.
I think like 10% of our downloads come from Spotify. And
when was the last time you looked at our stats?
It's been a while, but like most downloads come from Apple.
Yeah, they
like
do. That's
80%,
true.
like a lot.
So, yeah.
No numbers, please.
She's not talking about stats. She's talking about Steve.
Oh, I thought she was talking about trivia.
That too.
Yeah.
Oh man, people were like, I don't know what you're talking about, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Afterwards, I was like, you're too smart for us. Could you please calm down?
So we should get 4 people, right? And Agnes says we should have them play each other like the Newlywed Game.
Oh.
So we get like Spooner and
Spoon Dog
with Scott and Laird and Steve. They're the newlywed couples on each side. And then
they have to answer questions about each other.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can convince them to do this. If we were there in person, I bet we could and film it and we could host. I'll be like Vanna White, but Deidre White. And I'm going to show up in straight up sequins. Actually, I used to say I wanted to be Vanna White when I grew up. I mean, she does have an amazing wardrobe.
You got the last name?
I do. I can't spell, but the good news is I have to push the letters.
Hey, you've been on TV and seen by over 1 million people, so that's something too. Not very many people get to say that.
Yeah, I know. I get a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah. The newly Doug game.
The newly Doug game. So does Doug host in this situation?
Why don't we just like give Doug all the questions and he can do the hosting,
Oh,
and we can be the
right.
audience just react. That'd be funny.
We'll be the laugh track.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Kristen? Kristen's here.
Hey, Kristen.
Sorry about your baby's hand.
I know, so sad.
Yeah, poor little girl. The dress and all. Yep. Oh, that's Scott Barlow in the chat.
Scott, hey, we were just talking about you. Were your ears burning? Hearts for Scott.
He's like, I'm not playing no stupid game with them. we were just casting a some kind of like game show with a bunch of Oak Island people, and you were definitely in there, Scott.
Yeah, so before the season finale, we'd like to do a pregame. Yin, can you gather around the crew, kind of like we did before the premiere?
Gather your cats.
Gather your cats. I mean, I know it's hard, but you might have to put a muzzle on a couple of them.
And Doug could be the new Alex Trebek.
Oh, he could.
Yeah, he's Canadian. You know, carry on.
Oh my gosh. Like any of them, I guess could be.
Yeah, basically, right? All right. Yeah, good to see you, Scott.
Pin the tail on Steve Guptill. Do we tell him?
No, it's not a tail. It's not tail like you're, growing a tail. No, he says
he corrected himself.
Oh, I like pin the other tail better, the TALE. Like what story did Steve Guptill say that wasn't true?
Because what we got was the book of Steve Guptill quotes, and I want to know how it's expanded this year. We were actually talking about a couple of those quotes earlier, because I was saying
the princess one. What was the princess one?
I'm my own princess.
I'm my own princess.
And
Steve Guptill.
I have quick hands like a cat. I said that when I was taking screenshots. I was like, I got quick hands like a cat. So I grabbed it.
She does.
What else? There's some really good ones. So Scott, we also want to read that book.
Hey, do we have some like hug emojis for Scott Barlow?
Oh, no, they're already
or hearts for Scott. That's
flooded
I meant hearts.
You missed it when I said it, and they went wild on the hearts.
Okay, good. Hearts for Scott.
I have 2 out of 3 cats right here. What? Bonnie, are you talking about real cats, or do you have Oak Island cats?
What does Scott say? Oh, I sent Laird a few good ones the other day.
Okay, so here's the deal.
They're still building up that book.
We need an update on the book, and we would really love to have you before the season premiere. Bring all your cats with you.
It's not a season premiere.
Season finale. See, I don't know. I promise all questions will be off kilter, just like this one.
Why not? Hi, Paula. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us tonight.
I sent Laird a few good ones the other day.
Good.
God, there are so many. I had a little running list.
Yeah, I like Guptill's Tall Tales.
I think that's maybe what they should use as the name of Steve's quote book.
Oh yeah,
Guptill's Tall Tales. I mean, and he is tall.
He's very tall,
right? So he can have tall tales.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, yes, Jan, that's exactly right. It's like herding cats. That's Scott Barlow's primary job. The number one thing on his job description.
If Scott wrote a book, you know how like when you write a book, you have a title, and then there's like a 1-line sentence about it.
Sure.
The 1-line sentence would be, "It's like herding cats."
Or it could just be called, like the book could be called "Herding Cats" with Scott Barlow. With Scott Barlow.
Scott Barlow.
Oh, Dana just says Guptails. Woo!
That poor Steve. I pick on him all the time.
I hope everybody what we just did, I hope people understand what that was.
We're just Looney Tunes.
Yeah. Well, Boki got it. Woo!
Oh, Scott. Yeah, that's pretty good too. Pin the tail on the guppy. Yep.
Pin the tail on the guppy.
So it feels like, is that a thing you've done? Is it a fish tail is a gup tail that you pin on him? Can't. You guys, you crack me up. What about Spoon Dog? Could you pin the spoon on the dog?
I don't know. We had never talked to Spooner, and he seems more serious than the rest. Or is that just
no? We've heard he's absolutely. Who was it? Aaron said he is just hilarious.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't know.
I know.
Yeah.
Scott, bring Spoondog with you.
Gup-tails.
Woo! So I guess I have answered for Scott. That's a yes. No, his typical response is, we'll see.
We'll see.
Because, like, he's always busy.
He's a busy boy.
A busy man. That's why he didn't get to go to Portugal.
Didn't he just post something like at the Oak Island resort?
Yeah, he was hanging out there.
I wonder where you are, Scott. He's the swamp donkey. So think of him like Eeyore. His tail is pinned on. You gotta pin the tail on the gup tail.
So you're saying Steve
is the Eeyore?
Like Eeyore.
Oh bother.
So is he like a plush donkey and then like a rain cloud follows him around and he's always losing his tail?
And it's only brackish water that falls on his head.
It just recycles through the rain cycle.
It just rains on him all day and evaporates into his little cloud.
Oh, that's Spooner. He's the swamp donkey. So Spooner gets his tail pinned on.
Yeah, we just thought that Spooner was the swamp doctor. But donkey sounds like fun.
Yeah, I like Spoondog, but I'm a fan of, the Eeyore. I mean, whatevs.
Whatevs. That's funny.
Swamp.
I like it.
Oh, man.
So now we need to cast all of the Oak Island people as their Winnie the Pooh counterparts.
Who's Piglet?
That's Jack Bagley. He's out there like, oh, like so excited all the time.
No, that's Tigger.
Tigger. Yeah, I guess Jack might be
but
Tigger.
I could see Guptill as a Tigger.
Yeah, I was thinking like Scott might be like Rabbit.
Right.
You know?
Get back to work, and he's like pulling carrots out and like, but maybe he's more of like the wise owl.
Maybe. Nah, he's the worker type.
Right? Yeah, he's totally a rabbit.
The 100-acre island. Good one, Greg.
Oh man, yeah. Jack's a straight up Tigger. Drayton's a Tigger too.
There you go.
2 Tiggers. That's a lot.
Yeah, you got so there isn't enough characters from the 100-acre woods, so you'd have to like say, okay, well,
like who's Tigger's clone?
Well, Doug and like Charles. Those are all the owls.
Charles is an owl.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
Paul.
So it's like instead of sorting them into their
Dana says that Marty's Eeyore. Oh man.
So how about instead of sorting them into their Hogwarts houses, they're 100-acre island characters.
Connie wants to know who's Pooh.
Who only wears a shirt and no pants.
No.
A cropped red shirt.
No. Agnes says Rick is Pooh.
And then we got Kanga and Rue.
That's funny.
And oh man. Whew. Hensky. Hensky is what? Hensky's Pooh. No. What's Billy?
Dina says Aaron Taylor's Pooh. I could see that. Just kidding.
He's the Pooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Wouldn't Rick be Christopher Robin?
Robin Bobbin? No, Christopher Robin. Yeah, he's totally Christopher Robin.
What are we talking about?
We're in a rabbit hole.
We're literally in a rabbit hole. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Craig Tester is Christopher Robin, says Greg.
But
that's pretty
who's
good.
the warrior? Because that has to be Piglet.
Yeah, he is the warrior.
Who? Tester?
Oh, I was just agreeing that Piglet was a warrior.
Yeah, Piglet's a warrior. So
maybe
Billy is a gopher.
He is a gopher. That's pretty good.
I forgot about gopher.
Thanks, Amy. Yeah, that's a good one.
Jack's gopher.
That too. They have to. There has to be multiple in these roles. Oh wait, how about Kanga and Rue?
I already mentioned
Oh,
them,
did you?
but
Who?
I don't know who they are.
Well, it's got to be Craig and Jack. Oh, here's
So
Tony
Craig
Sampson.
is Kinga?
Yeah, here's Tony Sampson.
Tony, what's Tony? He's definitely not a piglet.
No,
He's not a poo.
No, he's also a worker. He's like a rabbit. Tony, we're sorting everybody
into their Winnie the Pooh characters.
Yeah, long story.
Oh, and Tony can join us for pregame.
Heck yeah.
Before the season finale. Yeah. We're nominating y'all as you show up. There's probably some group text going on, like, guys, you should show up here because you're getting labeled as a Winnie the Pooh character.
Okay, so Scott Barlow actually says, "Hey, Tony," in the chat. And he's probably literally like a mile away, you know, like they're
sitting across from each other on the...
That would be funny.
On the couch, or maybe they're on the boat together. And he's like, hey, I'm trapped in here. Get out while you can.
Oh, goodness. Anywho. Any poo.
Oh man, gosh, that is some good stuff. Oh, there's heffalumps and woozles. You're right.
I don't even know what that is.
You are not well versed in your Winnie
I'm not.
the Pooh
I just know I just know the traditional. I have seen the gopher before though, and that is definitely Billy.
Scott says he's back home. Aren't you supposed to be working? Hard for the money.
Da, 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 da.
So gather around your cats because I know you're good at hurting them. And we need to actually figure out when the finale is. I think it's a couple weeks.
You know what's funny? When you said gather around, immediately in my head, something popped up that has nothing to do with anything we've been talking about.
Well, I mean, we've been talking about Winnie the Pooh and Oak Island.
Well, so. You said gather around. And I said, in my head, I was like, listen, children, to a story.
I totally went there.
That was written long ago. Yeah, that's it. Connie, is today your birthday, Connie?
Or maybe is the season finale on your birthday?
Don't know. Oh my gosh. So yeah, Scott's back home. Tony, how are you doing? It's thanks for being here. The heffalump is Dave Blankenship.
Oh yeah.
I guess you nailed that one.
Nailed it.
What's a heffalump?
It's like a woozle.
Is that something that came in like a? Isn't there a movie called the Heffalump movie? Yeah, I think there is. Is that like a thing?
Are you thinking of like Snuffleupagus or something?
Yeah, maybe.
See, Agnes, I don't know anything about SpongeBob.
No.
Just that he has square pants. And he's a sponge. And lives in a pineapple under the sea.
You know a lot about SpongeBob. I don't know anything about it. Yeah, Connie says the season finale is on her birthday.
Okay. It looks like we're doing a gift.
What's a gift?
We're gonna do a pregame.
Well, that's sad because she said I won't get to watch it. So,
why?
So that's not a gift, is it?
Why? We're your friends. Tony says, "Good guys, diving yesterday and storming today." Brr. You know that's something I learned about Tony?
What's that?
He doesn't like the cold.
But
he likes to dive in cold weather.
Yeah, he will brave it.
He will. That is true.
Miserable here today too, says Scott. Yeah, here where we live in the Pacific Northwest, over on the other side of the continent, it's a little bit rainy, but it's not bad.
It was a lot of bit rainy when I was out today.
Yeah, it wasn't so bad. All right, so what else? So
what else?
Do we want to go back to talking about what's happening tonight on the coast of Oak Island?
Tony didn't say I was smart. Tony, you're wicked smart and wicked awesome.
Tony's got experience in so many different things.
Oh, I know. It's quite amazing.
Like, I feel like I was just thinking about it just now, and I was like, I don't even have 10% of the experience that Tony has doing anything.
Or Scott. That guy can do anything.
Yeah.
Like,
so
he could probably weld standing on his head. Watch, he's probably like a yogi and actually fixes cars upside down because he finds it an efficient use of time.
Sure. Anyway, we are going on a field trip tonight to Portugal.
Yeah. And, led by Corin.
That'll be very fun. Susan, any mystery mail? Nope.
No mystery mail.
We haven't got any notifications, have you?
I haven't got any.
Let me take a look. I'll take a look.
You take a gander, if you will.
Sure. I'll take a look. It's in my phone. It's reading Rainbow.
Okay, so for those of you that have joined us later in the feed, because I can definitely see that that's the case, we are going to recap tonight.
Yes.
Live.
At 8 o'clock Pacific, which would be 11 p.m. Eastern, and midnight over in Nova Scotia. Is what it is.
So if you want to pull an all-nighter, you know where to find us. So we 8:30. Because remember, we need the extra 30 minutes after we put the kids down.
Why don't we just do 8 o'clock?
Because we barely made it at 8:30. Don't you remember? You're like, you haven't sent me the pictures yet. And I'm like, I'm trying to.
We'll just send them faster tonight. It's fine.
Go stand on your head and fix your car.
Scott helped me get my old truck back on the road. He is super smart, says Tony.
I could help you get your old truck back on the road, but, Scott beat me to it.
Well, and you're like 3,000 miles away.
That's true. So it'd probably be more expensive to hire me because, you'd have to fly me in. But I'd be game. Like,
you fly her in, and then she's like, I'll do the work for free now.
Well, that too.
All right.
I'm not always trying to get hired or anything.
Deidre, season is almost over, and you have lots of new watchers. How about a tour of the bookcase? This?
Of the bookcase?
Maybe point out who these are?
Oh, who these guys are. Or these gnomes, if you will.
Susan, it's 8:30 Pacific.
Yes, 8:30 Pacific.
That'd
Dustin failed.
11:30 Eastern.
It's like the next day in Nova Scotia.
Basically. It is.
Greg asked, don't suppose you guys could stream the episode here. If you're talking about the Curse of, like the show, no. The recap, we do stream on here.
Yep. If you have a cable provider, what we do is we downloaded the History Channel app. We log in, and we could watch the feed on the East Coast feed. So at 6 p.m. instead of 9 p.m. And that's what we do. And I take notes very quickly while we are watching. And Deidre takes she took 71 screenshots.
That's what
week.
I sent you.
Well, that's what she sent me, 71. She probably took 100 screenshots then. And she sent them to me, and I put them on the computer, and we were able to get it up and going. So it is a bit of a process, but it makes us get it done. Otherwise, it's hard to get it done the rest of the week because Deidre's too busy. It is what it is.
And Scott, we know you're in Atlantic time. We always include Atlantic time when I'm like pre-scheduling stuff. I make sure to include it because, our Okie friends.
Well, that's why Deidre said in tomorrow in Nova Scotia. I think it'll be
tomorrow in Nova Scotia.
12:30. Silly.
So set your alarm, wake up, and come join us. It'll be fun.
Tony says he can't be here because he needs his beauty sleep.
I'm sorry. I get it though. It's rough. Sometimes you need your beauty sleep. I always need my beauty sleep.
I used to go on 4 hours of sleep almost every night for a long time.
Yeah, no.
Filio. Isn't Filio some kind of app, but I think it's like a subscription thing.
I have no idea.
Kind of like Sling TV.
Yeah.
I think that's what
Couldn't
it is.
tell you.
So anyway, I just log into our History Channel app, and we're able to watch live TV on a tablet, and then we have a thing called a Chromecast, which we plug into the back of our TV, and we could cast that screen from the tablet onto the TV screen and watch it on TV. It's beautiful.
Yep. Tom, just means we get an early start. That's right. And you know what? That means you're from the future. So if you could give me those lottery numbers, that'd be great.
We'll split it with you. I'll give you 10%.
Because you're from the future.
I think Claire is better placed for that.
Yeah.
She's further in the future.
She is further in the future.
Yeah. Anyway, hi, Tom.
What's up, Tom?
Good to see you. What's up? Yeah. So were you going to introduce your gnomes or no?
Well, we only have a couple minutes.
All right. Well, there are gnomes up there. And maybe Deidre, maybe she could do her own little video where she gets her phone out and it's like, all right, and then she like makes them talk to each other and stuff.
You want me to do a live video where I'm just like talking?
No, it doesn't have to be live.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you know what? And actually, I'll do the video. I'll take the video, and then you could grab each one, and then you can make them talk to each other and stuff. Go, and then you can make them fight.
Yeah,
that'd be funny.
That would be entertaining.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh my gosh, Claire, almost 11 a.m. on Wednesday.
Whoa.
That's
insane.
How's the episode?
She's way in the future.
She is way in the future.
Yeah.
I think she would be a Kanga from Australia because, that seems pretty on brand.
Isn't she a school teacher?
That too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hot dog.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, kangaroo, but
kangaroo. Susan, thanks so much for sharing all of our links. If you wanted to look at our merchandise in our online store, there's a link there, oakislandpodcast.com/online-store.
Or you could just go to the website, oakislandpodcast.com, and, there's like a store tab. That's cool too.
Yep. You can always send us an email, oakislandpodcast@gmail.com. We do need somebody to call us within the next couple days in order to save our phone number.
We may need to, if we call out, that might work too.
Okay. Yeah. And then, she also shared our link for Patreon if you wanted to support us. Thank you so much for that. Let's see. Oh, Claire said we're going to love the episode.
Oh, I bet. I know I will. I can't wait to follow the Cobblestone Road.
Hey, so Scott and Tony, I don't know if you guys interact with Peter very much, but do you guys ever give him crap about the last time he went to Dome, France? And they were talking about the
Templar.
The Templar prison and how all the carvings in the walls were done by fingernails and teeth, and his face was like
like he was horrified.
He was horrified,
and it was captured and shared, and we may share it a lot. I mean, it feels like this is his redemption episode, so I'm just we're wondering if you rib him enough for that.
Because man, I could probably find it.
Man, it is good stuff. And his eyes like bulge out of his head. Man, nothing gets better than that. Can you imagine if that? So you're one of the people that does the editing, and you get that footage, and you're like, this is epic. It must be in the show.
It was pretty epic.
No, it definitely was.
Yeah, I'm looking for the image I made with him. I don't know if I'll be able to find it.
Oh, where you clipped it. So I'm keeping my eyes on Peter this episode. Actually, I'm super excited. This is like the biggest field trip. Like, well, no, because they went to France, so
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of cool that it looks like we're gonna get a full field trip episode.
Do you remember this?
Oh my gosh!
Do you remember a couple of seasons ago, Jack Bagley wasn't on any episode for like 5 episodes,
for like
in a row?
halfway through,
and
almost.
we and somebody had put his face on a milk carton, like missing, and then he was found safe, but he was covered in mud.
He like legit turns colors.
That was pretty funny.
Oh, that's funny. So our friends, Jay Free over there, 906 at the Curse of Oak Island and Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna have Steven Spooner on soon.
Oh, good.
And I was thinking, what kind of questions should I submit to ask them?
What did you come up with?
And I've got one for Steve. How many coats does he own? Because can you imagine? I bet you his coat closet is an actual closet.
I thought you were gonna say how many chucks can a woodchuck chuck if it could?
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
That would have been.
How much would a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
That's the one.
I was debating about Spooner and maybe like asking his feeling about the whole Spoon Dog nickname, if he was down with that. But I want to get creative with my questions. But I know one is to know about Steve's coat status.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
So this, I hope you can see this. On the top, it says, Peter enjoying his tour of the Dome Templar prison. And then beneath it says, Peter learning that Templars would have used their nails and teeth to make carvings on the walls. So he's just enjoying it, you know. He's on this fun field trip. Sorry.
Pull it back.
Oh, no, there it is. And then this is his look on his face. Where he's like, ah! It's good stuff. Hope to see more of that tonight.
So Jan from the Curse of Oak Island and Beyond said, Deidre, it's easier just to call in and ask them. So should I call in and ask just like a couple ridiculous questions? Maybe I should call in and have some of my maps up to see if we can get Steve to confirm or deny anything, because he won't share anything.
He don't care about your maps.
No, he doesn't. But if he will confirm or deny things I have questions on, then maybe I could get them fixed on mine.
All right, is that it?
I think that's it. So it's what, almost 10 minutes till?
Yep.
So we got to dish up dinner, lima beans and ham tonight.
It's yummy.
Scott, please round up the cats, because we would love to have you on for pregame. And we know that you're really good at rounding up the crew. And yeah. Dana says that Steve loves my maps. Do you know that? Does this come as a affirmative from Steve?
Yeah, Boki says he's jealous of your maps.
I would like to know if you have proof of such a thing. If you do, I will probably print it out and say that my maps are now Guptil guaranteed.
Yeah, but okay.
He's jealous. You're right, because mine are prettier than his.
And you didn't even have to go anywhere. Like, he has to go out there and slog for like
but
days and days and days, and you just get to sit back here and look them all.
Okay. You know how much of these maps they like blur out, and then you have to go back and stitch things in and see if they say what they actually say.
Is that what you have to do?
Yeah, because I've waited like 3 years to get the stupid thing at the top that says what it is. Yes, Scott, I'm in. I guarantee I'll be cheaper than him.
Are you a Goonie too? Deidre's wearing her Goonie shirt tonight.
I bet you Steve will just let me have his job, no problem. I mean, my maps will definitely be pretty. I'll make all the drill holes flowers or something. Like,
yeah, and then Craig's gonna look at him and say, "What the heck just happened here?"
Craig will love it.
He's like, "You're off the island." He's gonna have tribal council right then and there, and we're gonna vote you off the island.
My light's gonna get snuffed out at the 100-acre island.
Tony says maybe she can fix trucks too.
I can.
Yeah.
I use metric and standard because I work between a Ford and a Mini. I'm just saying, I fix stuff. I do electrical, but apparently that's not allowed in Canada. You are supposed to like have a license or something.
Apparently.
I fix all kinds of things.
She's a Jill of all trades.
I can do framing now.
She's a handy lady.
I installed a sink. That was exciting.
She's done a lot. Good for you.
I can pretty much do it all. I got my ArcGIS subscription. I can do Steve's job. It's fine.
And I watch the kids and work on treasure hunts at our Oak Island.
I write newsletters monthly. That's exciting. Yeah. Okay, we have to let these people go.
All right, everybody, enjoy the Curse of Oak Island tonight, and we will see you here in about 2.5 hours to do a recap of the episode.
Yeah.
And it should be a swell time.
Oh, okay, y'all. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you on the flip side.
Until then.